Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Friday. And yes, I said Friday because we're now celebrating that we worked hard the entire week to now sit back, relax, talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, drink our coffee. We got a lot going on today. The Ripple CEO is our spotlight today as Brad Garlinghouse is calling for Clarity Act to be signed into law. Is this really what we want, though? Well, we have his interview that we're going to play a little bit later, but I hope you guys are tuning in and waiting for that because, again, we have like that spotlight, we have the video, and if you're on TikTok, you won't be able to hear said video, so you got to be on YouTube. We also have South Korea news, we have Japan news, we have a lot of Donnie T family drama when it comes to crypto. So, also coins to watch. So, if you guys are ready for the Zest, the news, the education, smash a like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal of 25,130 subs. 8 more, please. Let's keep getting after it, guys. I am so bullish on you. Please smash a like, subscribe, share. Say good morning to me as I say good morning to you. And check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, including Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off. And then go up with Uphold. This is going to be a beautiful podcast. We have a lot of stuff going on. All right. Let's see what goes on here. Let's see. Good morning. Say good morning to me, please. I have a new dress on. I know. The curly hair is back. Yes. That's because it's getting really hot. And last night I went to a little shindig. I went to a little holy event at my church, and my hair was straight when I walked in. However, I realized when I got back home, half of my hair was curly again. And that was the signal to just, call it a wash, literally wash it. Right, some random dude, hello. My hair doesn't like to be straight, so she's gonna live her life now. I also love this color. Let me know what you guys think of this color. Do you guys think this color is like ugly? Let me know what the color vibe is, because I think I want my whole wardrobe to be this color, but maybe I'm crazy. Do I have pockets? Interestingly enough, I do. So this is like supposed to be a workout dress, but like not really. Like it could go both ways. And so it has like shorts under it that are like athletic shorts that have pockets in it. And I found that out this morning and I was like, whoa. I was just happy that it was a cute dress. I didn't know it had pockets. That I found out this morning. Mike Volmer, good morning. Silver Days, Flat Earth, Mama Shadow, Jesse is in chat, Rudy Poo, Mark Smithson, Doge Bull, David Bull is here somewhere. We have Bobby F, good morning. Joe Harvey, Chipper, good morning. Paco, good morning. Duality, Silverback. We have Andy S, Mike Mazzone, and Yukio are on X. Poe, good morning. Loco, Ray K, good morning. Ian, good morning. I did see your comment yesterday about checking my P.O. box. They didn't notify me anything was there until like 10 p.m. last night. I don't know why. So I will definitely go and get that this weekend, whatever you sent to my P.O. box. John Shanks, good morning. Crypto Surfer, Backup, there you are. I was wondering where Backup was. John Legend with all his emojis. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Ian's chilling. Dustin, good morning. Mr. Wick, oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Wick. Send love to wifey. All right, guys, we got a lot of stuff going on. If I didn't say good morning to you, yell at me. If I skipped you, I'll make sure I say good morning to you. Yell at me in all caps on the YouTubes, so that way I see it. But guys, we're getting after it. Oh my gosh, hi. All right, let's do this thing. Let's do it. Right, Michael Cartwright? Right, everybody? This is what I almost forgot. We have an after show for members of the YouTube channel, so please become a member of the YouTube channel, support us. You'll get cool emojis and access to the Discord after show that is on Wednesdays and Fridays for members only in our Discord. So join the Discord regardless if you're a member or not, because we do hang out in there all day. So, market recap. Let's get into the nitty gritty here. Kite is flying up 18%. Morpho's up 12%. Render is making a nice little move. Litecoin. I don't know why this is like the gray Litecoin logo. That's old. That is so old. I don't know why they do not have that updated here. But Bitcoin. Oh, shoot. It's golden.
Don't believe the hype. Don't spread rumors. I've seen and have my say in the legislation that is coming down the pipe. Brad off some of the wrong people.
Oh? Golden, if you have any news, send me a text and I shall report. I'm just gonna play his video because everyone's talking about it. But I do believe that Ripple plays a little bit spicy in the game, if you know what I mean. They get a little bit spicy. And if you want to detail that answer, we're more than welcome to hear it, please. All right, so Bitcoin is $67,000, and this is my little clean chart, cup and handle, And again, I was hoping that we would be at the top of this handle or the top of the cup, and we did. We're testing that. That's their 68K, but I wanted to see the bottom of that handle, which is down at 54K. If we go down and touch that 54K and create support and go back up, just know we won a crypto at that point. Just know we won. We won a crypto at that point. Oh my gosh, I can't. But looking at our other glorious chart, we are up 0.18%. Your bullish scenario is at 68K. Bearish is that wick low of 60. Though maybe the bottom is in. I'm hoping that's the case. Again, we don't got a crystal ball. We don't know. We're just here looking at charts. Green dot has been printed on market Cipher. If it confirms it plays out, then hopefully we do push for that at least 75K. We do have the VWAP that is making a nice move over that zero line ever so slightly. I'm not sure if you could see it. There's a smidge of yellow. Let's do it. Also, money flow is a little bit down today. Seems like the liquidity is still a little bit of a drag. Though we do have a bearish RSI that's kind of trending at the lower echelon here, maybe near that oversold. And listen, I'm always for the oversolds. Full send. Full darn send. Right, Chris B with the hearts? Thank you, Chris B. Hi, everybody, guys. Hi, you guys are so beautiful. Everyone put golden emojis in the chat, pretty please. Golden has 1,000 NDAs. Is that what you're saying? I don't think he has NDAs. I think Golden is just in the know. He is in the know. And I know a few things. But you know. Special like, let's do this thing. We have breaking news headlines, guys. We're gonna start off in the UAE. Let's do it. Did you know that the UAE is sitting on over $300 million of unrealized profits? Why? Oh, because they've been mining Bitcoin. I love my Bitcoin miner emojis, guys. Put your Bitcoin miners in the chat, pretty please. I was so excited about that emoji. The UAE, the United Arab Emirates, is sitting on roughly $344 million in unrealized profit from their Bitcoin mining ops, according to on-chain data firm Arkham. Wallets tied to the UAE Royal Group currently hodl roughly 6,782 Bitcoin, valued at about $450 million. Excluding energy costs, Arkham estimates the position is deep in the green, reflecting the lower than average cost from years of industrial scale mining compared to open market buying. I would be curious though, where their actual facility is, being that Marathon, if you guys follow the stock, Marathon Digital is now Mara Holdings. They partnered with Abu Dhabi-based Zero2, and Abu Dhabi is one of the 7 Emirates, so it's Dubai, Abu Dhabi, etc., etc. Their Abu Dhabi-based Zero2 develops 250 megawatts of immersion-cooled mining capacity, one of the largest disclosed deployments in the region. I need to see this. I want to see the operation. I'm a big fan of Bitcoin miners. I love my miners. Without you guys, without my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful miners, we wouldn't be here today. So thank you to all of our shadowy supercoders, all of these beautiful people that have brought us essentially the foundation on which we stand. Because without the miners, of course, there would be no security to the blockchain, transactions wouldn't be verified, and most importantly, we would not have decentralization. So thank you to my beautiful miners. Yay, miners. I literally love Bitcoin miners. I would say Bitcoin miners, if there was any role that was the top bachelor, we're in Valentine's season, this is the month of love. And so I'm thinking if there was miners, devs, whales, all these people, in a row, and then you had to give a rose to somebody, I would give the rose to the miners. Love y'all. Let's go over into Japan, shall we? Metaplanet CEO is rebuting critics because of their Bitcoin buying. Maybe they're not being as transparent as we thought, or are they? I don't know. Let's take a gander. I think Metaplanet has been very savage. Not gonna lie. They've been buying the dip. They've been hodling. They've been relentlessly getting after it. Simon Jarovich, CEO of Metaplanet, has responded to online criticism of the Tokyo-based Bitcoin treasury company as Bitcoin is down almost 50% from the October all-time high. And we know where it is. It's all good. Metaplanet shares, though, have fallen 85% from their 2025 all-time highs. Now, the CEO said, "It's easy to hide behind anonymous accounts, criticize others, and incite outrage without taking any responsibility. I have no qualms about taking public responsibility for all my statements and Metaplanet's actions." I like the word qualm. I like the word. Comment qualm in the chat. I want a qualm. Sorry, y'all. I just really like the word. Metaplanet uses options, specifically selling put options and put spreads to generate premium income and potentially acquire Bitcoin below the prevailing market price. He said selling put options is not a bet on Bitcoin's price rising. He said that the strategy is designed to lower the company's effective purchase cost and monetize volatility. He said, "We're one of the most transparent listed companies in the world," which I would argue is very true, because Metaplanet, Strategy, even Bitmine, with their ETH treasury, they're constantly saying, we bought, this is how much we bought for. And you know what? If he wants to get cheaper Bitcoin, let him get cheaper Bitcoin. I don't know. Is he wrong? Tell me in the chat. Is he Delulu? Love, only for Bitcoin, LOL. No, I really do love Bitcoin. There's nothing else I can do about it. There's nothing else I can do. Yeah, I know Marathon is based in Texas, but their UAE operation, it says that their mining operation for the UAE is within the region of the UAE. So I want to know where this facility is. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I just got a text message, got distracted. Very interesting. Anyway, we're not talking about my text messages. Let's talk about World Liberty Financial. This is interesting because they're already catching heat, World Liberty Financial, being that, again, they're already associated with Donnie T. Donnie T, he's Papa President, and his sons are all about crypto right now, which I guess is not a conflict of interest since his family, it's not him. The World Liberty is getting interesting. You know who they're playing ball with now? BlackRock. I don't know, guys. How do you feel about that? Do you think that's a little iffy? Put a 1 or yes emoji, 2 or no emoji if you think it's all right. But I don't know. I don't really like that. They're like, oh, we're going to transform the financial system, yet they're working with BlackRock. And it's a BlackRock-backed company. So it's not like BlackRock direct, but it basically is. And they're using Securitize for hotel tokenization. And we already, I don't think they have the photo in this article, no. Because we actually spoke about the Trump hotel in the Maldives that they're building. So like this already has been something that we've been chatting about. And this came out in November. If you guys were watching the show back in November of last year, just a few months ago, this was the hotel they were thinking of building. Now, this thing is like in the water. Like you got to take a freaking boat to get to this thing. Would you stay here? Also comment that in the chat. This is what they're doing. This is what they got going on. World's Liberty Financial is tapping real-world asset specialist Securitize to help tokenize loan interest tied to the Trump International Hotel and Resort in the Maldives. Rather than direct equity in the properties, investors would be able to buy tokens tied to loan revenue, according to a Wednesday announcement timed for the privately held company's Mar-a-Lago crypto conference. Now, taking a look at this, they have Securitize. They worked with major asset managers such as BlackRock, Hamilton Lane, Apollo Global Markets to issue these tokenized funds and private credit on public blockchains. Now, BlackRock and ARK Invest are also investors in the firm.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh.
You're welcome. Thank you.
If you want to be fully transparent as a holding company when it comes to Bitcoin, then make sure you put your company name in every transaction using the op_return field. Honest mining pools do this.
You know what? Golden, that's type valid. I would say that's extremely valid. I agree with that. I agree with that. Inscribe it. Freaking sign that thing. Sign the block. Sign it now. No, I honestly really like that. Yes, I agree. I agree. If you're going to do it, do it. You know what, Golden, that was an extremely good point. I wouldn't even have thought of that. Thank you for that. That was really smart. See, this is why Golden's here. He's so smart. Now, back to the Maldives. Eric Trump said, "We built World's Liberty Financial to open up DeFi to the world. With today's announcement, we're now extending that access to tokenized real estate," which again, put the pieces together. What just happened? Sorry, everyone. My whole browser just shut off. What was that? Oh, word. What just happened? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That was not bueno. I didn't like that. Sorry, my whole thing just shut down. Give me a second. What is happening? Am I still live? Guys, can I get a sound check? Where is everyone right now? Okay, hold on. I gotta fix this. Give me a second. Okay, I'm fixing it. I think I got it. I think we're good. Sorry, guys. That was really freaking weird. Okay, there we go. I think we're still live, correct? Okay. Sorry. I guess I am getting too deep. I didn't think this was deep, but I guess I got too deep. They shut me off. Oh, Golden with 50 memberships. Okay, I guess we are still live if that's coming through. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Golden. Shout out to you, bud. All right. Yeah, so back to what I don't even know what I was saying. I think I was saying that, yes. So the Donati family, they love real estate. That's like that's their whole bread and butter. So to combine both industries is very smart of them. I guess that's what I was getting at. I kind of lost my train of thought there. However, more on Eric T. He's reiterating his claim again on Bitcoin going to 1 million. We already spoke about that yesterday. We had the clip where he's like, "I'm more bullish on Bitcoin than I've ever been in my darn life." And to that, I agree. I am the most bullish on Bitcoin I've ever been in my life. And what people really need to get after and what they really need to like stop worrying about is the Clarity Act to a degree. I do believe that the Clarity Act, like there's a lot of things that need to be done. However, like I don't understand why this banker bill continues to be a thing when it should not be a banker bill. It should strictly be a crypto bill. I really hope people like clock that it should have nothing to do with the banking industry. There's just very greedy people that don't care about you. And I really, and we care about you, which is why we're on this podcast educating. So let's dive into what our spotlight is for the day. And this is going to get crazy. It's going to get a little iffy in the chat. Keep it nice. Listen, man, we got drama in the crypto space. We got drama. I'm not gonna lie, we got drama. What's the drama? I truly believe that there's some money being tossed under the table from Bitcoin maximalists, maybe from Ripple, maybe from a bunch of different directions, because you know what? Everyone is greedy and they want their bags to pump. Bitcoin maxis, they'll spread propaganda about Charlie Lee and Litecoin simply because they want to pump their bags and make him look bad, when really there would be no Coinbase. The crypto space wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for Charlie. Leave it there, said and done. 2, we also have rumors, well, not even rumors, proof that Ripple during the elections, they paid both sides of the aisle to try to schmooze. No matter if Kamama won or Donnie T won, Ripple was going to be clean. Now, they have been doing quite well in the US since Donnie T won. You can't even deny that. They have been expanding in the US. However, what we're starting to see with the Clarity Act and with everything going on right now, especially with the Steen files, we're seeing a lot of comments on social media that people are speculating that there might have been some purchases of bots to slam Bitcoin for being in said files that is complete BS, and say, oh, ditch Bitcoin, buy XRP instead. Now, this is what a lot of people are upset about. Also, people are thinking that Brad G is getting a little spicy when it comes to the Clarity Act. What do you think? We're going to watch the clip. You're going to give me your opinion. No one's arguing with each other, okay? And I agree. Who is this on TikTok? Saram said, Steen, use USD, dump USD. Thank you, King. Thank you. And no one attacks the banks. If you're going to protest anything, protest the banks. Don't be a freaking weenie.
Thank you.
Sorry. Oh, thanks, Jesse. Thank you. That was very cute of you. It was very cute. Thank you. Okay. So we do have a few more memberships that are going to get given out. So you might hear the sound over this video. But watch this video. This is what Brad G had to say. Tune in.
Back, U.S. lawmakers.
Oh, sorry, y'all. Hold on. My whole thing glitched out. For real? Okay, hold on. Let me bring you back to this darn video. I'm so sorry, y'all. That is really annoying. Okay. Take a gander.
Is ramping up efforts to advance the stalled Clarity Act aimed at bringing regulatory certainty to crypto markets. The bill facing a Senate standoff over stablecoin reward rules, whether crypto players can pay rewards for customers moving money from traditional banks to the crypto platforms. The White House stepping in to broker a deal, setting a March 1st deadline to move the legislation forward before the midterms. Joining me now is the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, back with us. Brad, great to see you.
Great to see you.
Thank you so much for being here. So you predicted an 80% chance that this bill is signed by April, saying that clarity is better and obviously than uncertainty. Tell us where you get that expectation.
Well, I mean, to some degree, you can never predict exactly how Senate and Congress is going to act. But
unless you're in the prediction markets.
That's, we should talk about that, too.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Look, actually, the prediction markets around this point, around the Clarity Act, spiked because of some comments yesterday from Senator Moreno, who has been an advocate. I think it's now 90% it will pass by the end of April. I had said a couple weeks ago, I thought end of April. At the time, people thought that was a little optimistic. There's a meeting today with a lot of leaders on both sides, the crypto and banking, in the White House. Actually, it's in 30 minutes or so. Ripple's chief legal officer is representing kind of Team Ripple there. But the White House is pushing hard on this, and I think that is a big reason why it will get done. It needs to get done for U.S. leadership. President Trump has been a clear leader and put the stake out there that we need the U.S. to be the crypto capital of the world. That's good for U.S. competitiveness, and that leadership from David Sachs and Patrick Witt in the White House have been really critical around this.
So what's the Ripple position in the meeting today?
Our position is very much don't let perfection be the enemy of progress. No bill that gets to Congress or gets through Congress, no bill's perfect. And I think that it got stalled because I think some in the industry were kind of pushing for something a little bit more perfect. Our view is we need clarity. Ripple has been fortunate, and we got sued by the U.S. government and had a federal judge say XRP is not a security. We have clarity. Yeah. That's brilliant.
And you got that clarity in the Genius Act.
We did get with the stablecoin market got that clarity in the Genius Act. But
No, we did not.
The crypto and blockchain industry in the United States needs the same clarity that Ripple had to fight for in the courts. And I think for this
that
industry,
XRP is a security.
The XRP is not a security.
Okay.
And that's what the courts ruled very clearly. And so we were very happy to have that. But the whole industry can't live in limbo. And so our argument is the Clarity Act, it needs to get done for the industry to thrive here in the United States.
So how do the rules differ when you're overseen by the CFTC, since the CFTC will oversee non-securities and the SEC will be in charge of securities?
Correct. So if something's a security, you have all kinds of obligations because if you own part of a company, it's a security, then you get dividends, you get right, title, and interest to governance rules, who you elect to the board of directors. That's not true in the crypto industry. And that's, I think, the false narrative that the Biden administration, the war that the Biden administration waged on crypto ultimately failed in the courts. And I think it was failed the United States, failed the people of the United States. And I think trying to push it into a securities framework that was developed literally 80, almost 100 years ago, never made sense. And I think the courts have clarified that. And if we get the Clarity Act passed, I think the whole industry can continue to thrive here.
Very good. Meanwhile, we're talking about a pretty good sell-off in prices. Give us the impact on Ripple. I mean, when you see crypto...
All right, I'm going to let this next minute, and then we're going to reflect.
Like Bitcoin down, what, 50% from the highs? Others down 40% from the highs. What's behind that, and how has it impacted Ripple?
Well, look, I think one of the things is what we're talking about right now, the lack of clarity. And I think as the Clarity Act got pushed, stalled in late January, that certainly didn't help. Look, Ripple had a tremendous year in 2025, and we're starting 2026 in a really strong place because there's more interest from CFOs and treasurers and even boards of directors saying, hey,
I can't. My Gen Z attention span is sizzling over here. Listen, man, overall, he's like, we got clarity. It's all going to happen. Ba, ba, ba. Listen, at the end of the day, there is no room. Oh my gosh, wait, I need patience. There's no room for the banks here. There is none. And so for anyone to, excuse me, Brad, and for anyone to say there's a win-win-win situation anywhere, oh, darn it, there's not. I wish I had something to freaking throw. You know what I do? I might have broke something. Oh shoot. Anyway, there is no room whatsoever for the banks here. Yet, everyone keeps, no, the banks need to be happy. You know what? We're nice people. We don't say bad things on this podcast.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Supreme Court just shut down tariffs.
Oh boy, that's a whole different podcast, Poe. More drama. You see, this is why we have to stop with the madness. Put noodle emojis in the chat. I'm so gone right now. I'm so gone. There is no room for the banks here. Why are we still involving them in a bill that has nothing to do with them? You know why? Because their system is weak, it's fragile, and it's dying. It's dying, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to be the one that tells it to you. But there's a reason why we say to short the banks. Because the banks have no money. They are over-leveraged. It is a fake and fragile system. This is what this headline sent me. White House favors some stablecoin rewards, but tells banks it's time to move. This was wild. Limited stablecoin rewards are favored by the White House, and if bankers sign off, they'll be in the next draft of the market structure bill. And so there should be no common ground between banks and the crypto industry. The banks need to uphold the standards that they already set out for themselves, which is compliance, which is security, which is protecting Americans' wealth. However, there are no proof of reserves on the banks. You're not allowed to move your money where you want. They will censor you if they do not like you, who you are, or your political opinions. That is everything. Never mind the fact that most banks are not giving you yield. And if they do, you're barely outpacing inflation. So riddle me this, why this crypto market structure bill, has anything to do with the banks. Just admit that the banks are dying, that they're technologically irrelevant because most of the servers are from the darn 80s, and ditch it. Move on. But you know what the problem is there's too much corruption. Because fiat funds corruption. Look at the trail. Epstein banked through Jamie Dimon. Jamie Dimon pays Liz Warren. Liz Warren and the American Bankers Association also pays Liz Warren, who goes and puts out anti-crypto legislation and anti-self-custody legislation, meaning she doesn't like that you have crypto in your wallet. Also means she doesn't like that you have cash in your physical wallet or cash in your safe in your basement. Which means she wants to give our boys at the banks even more control because they want to know where you're moving your money. And they want to control when, how, and where your money goes. That is the real problem. Bitcoin has never been the problem. Yet Bitcoin is the name that gets dragged everywhere when the dollar should be getting dragged. 2.5 to 3% of the world's GDP is laundered every single year with cash. Putting that in perspective for you, that's $800 billion to over $2 trillion per year in cash that gets laundered, and that's only some of what we know. But do we know where the money's going? No. Do we know where it's been? No. Do we know who's been hurt in the process? No. But we do know that the banks like Bank of America, all of these banks like TD that get fined billions of dollars for completely disregarding AML, which there's traffickers of substances, people, everything using the banks, yet not one executive gets arrested, not one person gets held accountable. They just pay a fine and they move on. How is that fair? Tell me, there's hypocrisy here. Focus on the banks, focus on their corruption and what they're doing with their money because it's a complete IOU, and then focus on crypto. And we should not have a clarity act. There is no clarity when they still have not told us whether Bitcoin is a commodity or if it's a security. They have said Bitcoin is a commodity, but overall crypto, they don't know what to do with. But Bitcoin is not a commodity. It's not a security. It's a whole new technology that you cannot put in a box. So there is no clarity when this is a whole new industry. So the CFTC, the SEC, they technically shouldn't have jurisdiction over the industry at all because it's something completely new. The SEC was created literally almost 100 years ago where we couldn't fathom this type of technology. Yet we're going to box this new world technology 100 years later into a 100-year-old box that it doesn't fit in. It's rusted, it's old, it's irrelevant. And the banks are going to be highly irrelevant, especially if stablecoin yield gets stopped. Where are people going to go? Decentralized exchanges. They're going to go to self-custodial wallets that will offer you yield. That has nothing to do with the banks. That has nothing to do with actual centralized exchanges. So if they're going to play the game, they better play it smart. Because if they don't, and they try to eliminate yield, the banks will lose all their deposits. And maybe that's the plan. Maybe let's put on our tinfoil hat. Maybe that's the plan. Make themselves irrelevant, let the banks collapse, let everyone freak out, let the dollar die, and then, we're going to give you a CBDC because that's safer and it'll prevent bank runs. That's what they're going to do. Maybe that's the overall plan. Cause a bank run, indoctrinate you into a CBDC. But we see through that on this channel. Which is why we prepare ahead of time. We have Bitcoin. We get our Bitcoin on Uphold. We then transfer it to our Cake wallet where nobody can take it from us. So that way we hedge against bank runs, we hedge against the dollar, we hedge against macroeconomic chaos and political madness. Just so you know. Just so you know. Let's go into coins to watch. because your girl's getting heated. By the way, we have a members only after show. Become a member of the channel. 50 of you just became members. Thank you, Golden. Become a member, get your emojis, show off your favorite emoji in the chat for me right now. And I am going to tell you your gainers and your losers. Kite is flying to the top of the leaderboard. Up 18%, Morphos up 13, Layer 0 up 12, Render is rendering 9%, Decred is up 6.26%. In the loser category, leading the way there is Pi down 5%, Dash down 3.8, Chili's down 3.4, Av down 2.9, and Arbitrum down 2.89%. Looking at Ethereum, 1958. We're in this tight band between that 1830 and 2030-ish. I would say. Let's test 2000 and see how it goes. Everything's pretty mundane over here, pretty chill. We do have Litecoin, which is the right coin. Everybody loves Litecoin. Love Litecoin. $54.71. We're up 3.78%. Moving up. See the VWAP, sharp move. Very nice sharp move on Litecoin. Green dot freshly printed. Let's see if it confirms it plays out. Let's check in on my RSI, shall we? Oh! And there it is, a nice little pump. Yeah. How many likes do we have? I've been trying not to ask y'all for likes. I've been trying not to. But listen, guys, your girl really would enjoy a like. She would. If you prefer, oh my word. Freshly printed. Oh my word. We need likes. Guys, wait, hold on. Can we smash the like, please? You know what we're going to do? Everyone unlike it. I'm not playing games anymore. Everyone unlike the stream. If you liked it, unclick it, and we're going to do it at the same time. So I'm going to give everyone a minute to unlike this stream. Just going to give you a second. When I tell you, we're going to all hit the like button at the same time. Ready? Ready? Okay. Okay, ready? We're all going to re-like in 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Everyone smash the like at the same time, please. Yay! Everyone smash the like at the same time. We are getting after it. We're doing good on timing. We do, again, have that after show that is the best after show in all of humanities. And listen, guys, everyone's crying. Don't listen to everyone's cries. It's going to be okay. Bitcoin is going to come back. Everyone is going to come back. Everyone's going to be so excited. We'll have 1 million people here, and everyone will just be partying because they bought a Lambo. Just keep calm, hodl on. Dollar cost average, if that's what fits your budget. Always so important to make sure you are being financially responsible. Do not degen, do not over leverage yourself. Have a separate pocket of DCA. And then if you want to trade, have a separate bag for your trading so you don't deplete your account. And so that is what I am requesting of you. That is what I'm requesting of you. Keep calm, hodl on, respect yourself, respect your time, and keep getting after it. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I don't appreciate what YouTube's doing to us right now. I'm going to keep quiet on that. But I am a nerd. Listen, you know what? Someone asked me yesterday. I'll give you a little side story before we head out of here. So yesterday, I was sitting outside. I was doing my work outside, and I had my last meeting at like 3 p.m. or something like that. And so I closed up my laptop. I was taking meetings outside. It was freaking fantastic. And it was a great spot for the meeting I had, by the way. You guys will know soon. I'll tell you the tea. However, I was like, oh, so I get off the phone, and I met new friends at the pool, and one of them was like, what do you do? And I was like, and so I was breaking down what I do for a living. They're like, and I was like, oh, I'm really nerdy. Like, I just talk about finance and stuff. And then they were like, what about finance though? I was like, Bitcoin and crypto. And they were like, oh, so you are really a nerd. And I was like, yeah. So yes, Zesty Outdoor Podcast. You know what? That's so valid. I forgot about that idea this morning. And perhaps I will do a podcast outside because it's already 75 degrees out. It's nice and sunny. It's really nice. So perhaps on Monday or sometime next week, if the weather is nice like this, We could do an outdoor stream. I'm not against that whatsoever. I think that will actually bring a little bit of spice, though we won't have my fancy logos here. We won't have our transitions. We won't have any of our fancy schmancies, but it'll more be like, you know, just a casual chat outdoors. And if that's something you're interested in, I'm more than happy to do it. I did that when my Wi-Fi was glitching out one day and I had to go outside and come up with something different. But yeah, more than happy to go do that. So if you guys want an outdoor stream, smash the like. Let me know in the comments. I could probably do poolside actually. If it's early in the day, most likely like around this time, probably nobody's gonna be there. So we could probably do a stream by the pool. But yeah. We'll continue getting after it. I am very bullish on you. Thank you guys so much. Smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Hop into Discord. We're going to get into the after show. I can't look at this, guys. I can't look at his comments. He freaking sends me every time. Thank you guys so much. This is for no, by the way.
A potato flew around my room before you came. Excuse.
Thank you guys so much. Let a potato fly around your room this weekend. Smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Have an amazing Friday. I have a birthday party tonight, so I'm so excited. I don't even know what's happening, but my friends are planning something for me, and I'm so excited. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go celebrate my birthday, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much. Smash the like, subscribe, share it. I'll see you in Discord. Bye. Mwah!